Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dylan Kimlin here, currently at QPT Brisbane 2022. Seems we're having a few hiccups, but fingers crossed we're all good and we can go underway. This game currently we have Michelle Chin and Martin Clarke, and they will be versing Amanda Latinovic and Ollie Gray for the gold medal match for the mixed open. I don't know if you can see that sunrise in the background there, but it's absolutely beautiful right now. Temperature is slowly dropping, but I think the players would appreciate it considering it was quite warm during the day. Quite windy as well. Fingers crossed that that stays away. However, I'll take wind if it means it blows all the dark and scary rain clouds away so our players can get on the courts. As you can see, the players are just having a discussion with official Vin Terrell. Just going over the standard procedure. These guys all know how it works. The format for this game will be a best of 3, games to 11, win by 2 for each game. With the final game as 3 will be swap at 6. Just having a few discussions. Points for this game. So Ollie Gray's spin serve has been absolutely phenomenal. I've heard multiple people comment on it. Obviously, the spin serve is still legal, so I foresee it definitely being useful in this game. During that game, then against Abby Butterfield and Lee Evans, Amanda's forehands and recoveries were absolutely wonderful. We'll foresee whether they can recover against the sheer firepower from Martin and Michelle. Anyone that's been in the Australian scene for a while knows Martin and Michelle, whereas Amanda and Ollie are probably faces you might not have seen just yet. So it really comes down to a dark horse team against an experienced unit. Either way, it should be a good contest. We have a bit of a crowd here. Everyone's sort of, I think, enjoying the cooler weather. Got some chips and coffee, chilling out under the balcony. And saying that though, a lot of the players have also are now just sitting around the court as well, just enjoying the breeze. It is really quite pleasant down here. Games are on tomorrow, and we've got the gendered as well as the singled, gender doubles and singles events on. There's games underway. That's Chin to serve. First ball goes out. Latinovic to retain serve. 0-0-1. This is a wonderful rally already to start with. Fingers crossed that's a sign of things to come, because that was very nice. 0-0-2. And Gray has hit that a bit too far out. Trying to hit that tight angle. Aim for the backhand on Martin there. That's 0-0-1. As the ball hits the net, Michelle recovers wonderfully. We saw plenty of cross-thinking from the last game with Amanda and Abby, as Michelle absolutely flushes that down the line. Beautiful shot. 1-0-1. We'll see whether the cross-thinking between the ladies continues this game. Bit short there on the third. Clarke to serve. Also has a spin serve of his own. It's a nice drive. 2-0-2. And there's that firepower we're talking about from Shin and Clarke. They do not mess around. They put balls away with authority if they get given the chance. We have a very quick timeout. Michelle and Martin on fire. And Amanda and Ollie just need to cool down a bit. See if they can settle. Oh, we're waiting. I'll get some advertisements through. So that there is Total First Home Solutions. They are the major sponsor for this weekend's event. I did do an event interview with Seth Peedy earlier today, just describing what they do and if anyone is interested, where to look for them. So we've got straight back into the rally. Martin hits his dink a little bit low there. Amanda to retain serve, side away, 0-4-1. Unfortunately, hits it a bit too low. 0-4-2, Gray to serve. Michelle is hitting those balls very clean. Side away, 4-0-1. That's a wonderful stroke there by Ollie. Aiming for those toes. Look at that power from Martin. Power's paying off currently. Interesting to see whether Latinovic and Gray can respond to the just the ferocity from the strokes here as Michelle is nailing that line. It's the second time thus far. We also talked about the experience and the newer team coming in. Martin and Michelle know what they need to do to secure the win. Speaking of firepower, Ollie has some of his own. 0-6-1. Back to the cross thinking with the ladies. That's a great dink there by Michelle. I know Amanda has been working hard on her dinking out at Mooloolaba. But Michelle is a very experienced dinker. Oof. I don't know if she can dink her way out of that though, as Ollie absolutely plasters the ball. 1-6-2. Two 6-2. My usual partner in crime, Gordon, went home a little bit earlier today. He had a couple of games. We'll have to find out how he went when he comes tomorrow. But fingers crossed we can get him on for some commentary as well. I know he provides great insight of the game, and everyone appreciates it. As that's just gone long there. And that's just gone long. Gray's frustrated with himself. He had an opening there. Oh, look at this. And they somehow recover. Oh, there's an attempt at Ernie. Michelle responds. That is a wonderful rally. Both teams involved. I thought Gray and Latinovic were in trouble there. They managed to pull out and stay alive for a bit. That's side away. And Michelle has absolutely plastered that ball. Two none two. You know, Solly has such a large wingspan. He's able to cover across a large percentage of the net there. His arms are nearly longer than I am tall. Clarke to serve. Oh, look at those drives. Fantastic by Martin. It looks like the first game has gone to Martin and Michelle. Short and sweet. That's the signs of experienced team. They will want to knock this out as quick as they can. Try to remove any doubts, or more importantly, probably, they want to remove any confidence building from the opposing side. So we're now moving to the second game. I'll leave you viewers at home with the absolutely pristine sunset view that we see currently. And the players are not messing around. They're straight back into it. Looks like 1-0-1 to Michelle and Martin. 1-0-2, Clarke to serve. And there's those hands. Young fella knows how to use them. Latinovic to serve. And for those watching at home that have never done a tournament, Michelle went for an Ernie there, but they responded. It can be daunting. I was having a chat to Amanda today. This is, I think, her second tournament ever. And she's up against some of the best players in Australia. If you ever thought about giving a tournament a go, but you're not too sure how to approach it, I'd recommend talking to your local club or your local state body, because they're great fun. And everyone else has had that nervous first attempt, as Ollie has dropped the ball. That was a frustration starting to kick in. Michelle and Martin to retain serve. 1-0-1. There's an out ball. I will say though, Martin and Michelle seem very confident currently with the way they're striking the ball. A lot of communication between both players too. They seem to be having a lot of fun. Oh, look at those hands by Gray. Speaking of confidence. 0-1-1. So this will be the last this and the bronze medal match will be the last 2 games for the evening. 0-1-2. But we do have plenty of games on tomorrow. So we've got the singles, as well as all of the gendered events. As Latinovic hits it a little bit too low there. Clarke to serve. I'll be trying my best to stream what I can. That's a wonderful spin serve there by Martin. Threw Amanda off. So please keep an eye out. Tune in. QPT event has been wonderful. Lots of tournaments to be played around, well, the state anyway. Here we are in Queensland. Some fierce pickleball to be had. Only they're preaching patience. Usually one of the hardest things in pickleball. Keeping your nerve, playing the right shot. Bang. It's great. Puts that away. 0-3-1. Latinovic to serve. Now you notice that Clarke and Michelle are switching here. So Amanda hits that too low. Clarke and Sheena, sorry, I should say. That's a net robble. 3-0-1. Curious to see what the reason is here between the switch as Clarke punishes that ball. But once again, we're talking experience here. Martin and Michelle know what they need to do. They probably had a plan beforehand. Wonderful shot there by Michelle. For those that tuned in to my commentary with Mark Renison, with Gordon for the APC, this looks like a timeout has been called. We discussed, planned transition to the ball, planned attack, set plays, I suppose you could call them, here in pickleball. And Mark believed that they didn't happen enough. It seems that Michelle and Mark, believe that they didn't happen enough. It seems that Michelle and Martin have definitely got a set plan in play, and it's currently working very well. The experienced duo are just currently waiting for Amanda and Ollie to re-enter the court. Just had some water, had a bit of a chat. Clarke to serve. That's a wonderful drive there by Martin. Caught Ollie off guard. Six 0-1. Clarke to serve. There's the drive again. Keep going to the well. If it works, why change? Really comes down to how Latinovic and Gray can respond, especially when under immense pressure like this. Second game, down quite a bit as that rolls in there by Michelle. I don't know if you can hear what Ollie's just said, but he's brimming with confidence despite being 9 points down. You love to see it. Another attempt at Ernie. Michelle has absolutely nailed that dink there. Beautiful strike. if this game does finish quickly, I might try my best to get the cameras going at the other game for the bronze medal match. That's a nice strike. And hopefully I can get the bronze medal match up and get the live stream going. Currently in that game we have Town and Leona versus Lee and Abby. That should be a great game as that ball just goes out. That was amazing pressure there by Martin and Michelle. Just keeping it uncomfortable. Not a great deal that Amanda and Ollie could do there. Oh, attempted lob. Here we go. Mix it up as Ollie gets a shot behind his back. Oh, wow. That was absolutely wild. I do not know how Ollie has pulled that off. Bit of entertainment for the crowd. Tamaman, chin to serve. That's a wonderful poach. I think it's fair to say, despite the current score, Amanda and Ollie are versing a very experienced unit, and this is only going to be a great learning experience for both. There's the spin serve doing its thing. Gold medal will go to Clarke and Chin. Silver will go to Gray and Latinovic. And that's the open mixed. I'm going to quickly get the cameras set up for the other court and try my best to get the bronze medal match currently streamed. Stay tuned. I'll be back in 5. Thank you.